In our Sunrise Smart Start this morning, a 31-year-old man has been sent to the hospital after a shooting in Rochester.
Police responding to Jefferson Avenue and Frost Avenue around 9:30 last night to find the victim with a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No suspects are in custody.
Rochester police have arrested two people they say were involved in a fatal stabbing at Durand Eastman Park early Wednesday. 29-year-old Kristen Dean Kruger and 39-year-old Shannon Reinholtz have been charged with murder in the second degree for allegedly stabbing 67-year-old James Wooden. Both suspects are being held in the Monroe County Jail. They are due to be arraigned later today.
Take a look at this picture. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office is searching for this missing girl. Investigators say Anna Kelly was last seen at a friend's house in Henrietta around 8 o'clock Wednesday night. She's described as 5'6" and 135 pounds. Kelly was last seen wearing a black shirt and black leggings. She also has her septum pierced, as you see here. If you have any information on where she is, you're asked to please call 911.
Police also investigating a carjacking on Dr. Samuel McCree Way and Reynolds Street in the city. Officers say that vehicle was stolen at gunpoint last night around 8 o'clock. The victim telling police he was leaving a corner store when he was approached by several people with handguns who then took his car keys. That stolen vehicle is a gray 2021 Dodge Ram. Police are still looking for it. No injuries were reported.
And Rochester police scheduled to announce a new website. It's designed to help solve murder cases. Officials say the goal of the site will be to provide all available public information regarding homicide cases in one location so anyone can access it and share tips or leads that may lead the department to solve cold cases. Rochester Police Chief Cynthia Harriet Sullivan and Major Crimes Unit Captain Frank Umbarino are scheduled to provide more details about this today.
In Washington, the House is planning to vote on the roughly $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill that would avoid a government shutdown. Senator Schumer says the bill is expected to pass through the Senate today as well and could be signed by the president as soon as tonight. The agreement does not address the looming deadline to raise the debt ceiling to avoid a U.S. default.
The House committee investigating the January 6th Capitol Hill riot has subpoenaed organizers of rallies that preceded the violence. Former President Trump appeared at one of the events billed as the Save America March. The committee wants to know more about the organizers' communication with officials at the White House.
In other news, a judge suspending singer Britney Spears' father from the conservatorship that has controlled her life for over a decade. The singer testifying this summer that her father must be removed from that document. Jamie Spears started the conservatorship in 2008 and has been the primary controller, but in recent weeks he also asked the judge to end it. The pop star was not present at yesterday's hearing. Another hearing to terminate that conservatorship is set for November.
Time now is 6:49. A little cool out there. You might want to grab the jacket.
Yeah, I think so. Probably a jacket's a good idea for if you want to maybe take the dog out or getting a little bit of exercise this morning, going on a walk or a run, maybe even a bike ride. You might run into some wet roads, but otherwise pretty comfortable for late September standards. We'll hang in the 50s this morning and then just bump up a couple of degrees. We may just touch 60 degrees this afternoon, but certainly on the cooler side. So if you run into any rain showers this morning, you can expect not to see them this afternoon. Maybe a little bit of a break in the clouds late in the day. We'll have a bus stop forecast coming up. Mark, it looks like starting to see some volume build up by the airport on 390.
James, that is right. A live look at our sunrise traffic at this hour shows 390 at Brooks Ave. A lot of cars going in both directions, but again, no backups to report. So good news there. 490 and 590 up to speed as well, the thruway as well. One accident that we are still tracking this morning, it's in Clarkson, Route 104 at Lake Road.
Well, the superintendent of the Pittsford Central School District issuing a statement to parents regarding a racist video that has sparked protests and outrage among students.
District officials say the investigation determined more than one student was involved in the creation of that video, which shows a student threatening black people with an airsoft gun. Pittsford Sutherland High School says the student in the video has been suspended. The message to parents reading, quote, "The investigation has revealed that a group of 3 PCSD students were sharing videos with hateful and racist content among themselves with the intention to one-up each other for shock value. It appears these videos were recorded 4 to 8 months ago and were released recently. All parties involved will face the highest level of accountability."
This coming after hundreds of students walked out yesterday over the school's alleged lack of action in response to the video. Over 500 students from both Sutherland and Mendon High School were there. They say while the video was upsetting, the group protested because they claim the district has swept racist incidents under the rug. The students are encouraging staff to take a closer look at how they handle these situations.
I want to make it clear, this walkout was not just because of the racist video that was shared. It's because of the lack of, I guess, apathy towards these situations, or the apathy towards these situations that this school has showed, and the lack of severity of the punishments and how they brush aside these issues. And this video was just kind of like a catalyst to, I guess, the walkout.
The district is planning to hold an assembly with students tomorrow, along with parent forums, they say, to find solutions.
Governor Hochul has named Dr. Mary Bassett as the state's new health commissioner. She previously worked as the mental hygiene commissioner for New York City from 2014 to 2018. The governor says Bassett has more than 30 years of experience, quote, promoting health equity and social justice.
Well, if you drive by Strong Memorial Hospital tomorrow, you may notice people honking and waving to a man outside.
With good reason. Carmela Boykin live this morning with how a local man is working to show his support for the healthcare workers there. Carmela, good morning.
Good morning, Mark and Leah. He's a consultant in his day job, but in the mornings, Greg Irwin started showing his appreciation for healthcare workers by holding a sign. He began last Wednesday and says he's had a positive response since he first started. Irwin says he's not getting paid to stand outside. He just enjoys the interaction. And he says he's representative of all the people still supporting healthcare workers in the ongoing pandemic.
I'll tell you, I thought there would be appreciation for it. I did not realize the effect it would have on people, and I didn't realize how much the healthcare workers really need to know that we're still here and supporting them.
And Irwin says he plans to come out to the corner for as long as he can, even if it's cold, especially since his first day on Wednesday was pouring rain. In Rochester, Carmela Boykin, News 8. Mark and Leah.
All right, Carmela, thank you. There are chalk images on the ground where Irwin stands as well. He says they are fantastic, but he did note he is not the chalk artist. All right, time now for the GRE Morning Business Report. While the labor market has been staging a recovery, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell says the economy is far from maximum employment. There are plans to reduce some of the Fed's economic support, such as tapering bond buying. Powell was grilled by lawmakers about plans to reduce support when the labor market is still recovering.
And according to a report from Robert half of U.S. employees feel like they're underpaid. And overall, U.S. salaries are expected to increase nearly 4% in 2022. But 1/3 of workers say they're ready to quit if they don't get a raise before the end of this year.
All right, what's the most popular trick-or-treat item in your area? CandyStore.com is out with its list of most popular Halloween candy across the country. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups took the top spot overall, followed by Skittles, M&M's, and Starburst. A little mixture there. All right, here's what folks might be talking about at the water cooler this morning. Tonight, one of TV's most iconic game shows, The Price is Right, celebrating its 50th anniversary with a special 2-hour primetime episode. The celebration will feature a look back at the big winners in past years, never-before-seen outtakes, and a salute to former legendary host Bob Barker. Catch the special tonight at 9 o'clock right here on Channel 8. WROC.
Always so much fun to watch that show.
The Showcase Showdown,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
You know, who's going to win it? I want the car.
And we get to watch it just because we work at the station.
Right. And it leads into the big noon show.
Yeah, the best show in Rochester. That noon show.
The noon show?
Apart from Sunrise.
The Sunrise is pretty good,
Hello.
too. Well, as we get ready for the bus stop, after we finished watching one of the greatest shows in Rochester, we'll hold in the 50s, not only for the pickup, but the afternoon as well. Temperatures not going to change much. I'm hoping we get a little bit of sun to finish the day. If we don't, it will certainly come out tomorrow. Highs in the mid-60s. Hey, we've got 70s on here. It's been a while. Saturday we'll get likely into the low 70s, and we could see some spots in the mid-70s. That's the pick of the weekend. Saturday much better then Sunday with rain showers returning for the second half.
Yeah, Sunday, of course, the Bills game in Orchard Park, so a lot of eyes on that forecast.
Yeah, you don't want umbrellas in the stadium, right?
No.
Just rain jackets.
No, that causes issues.
Yeah, right.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for watching News 8 at Sunrise.
Our next update coming up in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is up next. Have a great day.